But I think, well, if you're going to be using that, you may just as well play in creative. Really, it's hard work actually. It's a lot harder than people think to exchange stuff because you've got to have
Oh yeah.
the same value of it, really. But I don't like it myself. Can you pillar up there?
Mm-hmm. Just moving my stuff over. And pick up the sand you left floating there, Dwindon.
Sorry, I didn't realise that I'd done. I thought it all picked up in my inventory. Now I knew I should have stuck my head out of that hole where I made them drops just to see where it came out.
Yay!
Right, looks like it might be over here.
Alrighty.
Nope. Well, it didn't seem like it was outside the walls.
I'm gonna harvest your wheat because I am out of food.
You know, there's a great big cattle farm just behind you, you know. You can go and get a stack of 64 beef with my flame sword. 64 cooked beef.
That would require me actually going and doing something. We've had this discussion before. This is easy.
Yeah, well, it actually is, because to try and breed all that lot's a real pain. Well, I don't know where the hole... Oh, there's the holes. Okay. Fill that in with sand. Oh, and I can't because I've only got one piece of sand. How much sand do you... Oh, I'm going to get more anyway when I take this out.
Got over a stack on me. Herbalism 94. See, that's another reason not to go and to do this instead of doing the cows.
Yes.
They haven't put in the barbecue scale yet.
No, that's a good point.
Which really should be added. Right, so 1, 2, 3, Right.
6, 7, 8.
I know there has to be a crafting table somewhere nearby.
Just around the other side of the that building to your left.
Okay.
I think there's certainly a chest, so there should be a crafting table next to it, I think.
Yeah, I'm
usually.
Feeling utterly naked here. No torches, no crafting table.
Is there a crafting table there?
Yeah, there is.
Alright.
Didn't have anything.
What use are you if you haven't carried torches and a crafting table?
Feel like Will
And food, you were out of food as well.
Out of food, I feel like Will Ferrell in Land of the Lost. I was not prepared for a field expedition.
That the one with Anna Friel in it?
With who?
Anna Friel, the girl in Land of the Lost.
Yes.
She's from the town I used to live in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And way back when I was probably around about 20, she was famous for doing the first lesbian kiss on television.
Indeed.
Character she played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, yes, so that house has got to come down, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now we can do a proper food check. There we go.
There we go. Feeling better now, are you?
I am. Much, much, much.
One of the things about an impromptu caving session is now I've suddenly got a full inventory of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I noticed the glowstone you were leaving behind.
Hey? Oh, what?
You were leaving glowstone dust floating on the surface here. I guess you were full enough that you couldn't pick it up, yeah.
Yeah. You don't notice it when it just comes through, yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You said it had Anna, it had Will, it had Danny McBride. That's the first thing I'd seen Danny McBride in.
He's the other one that goes with him on the trip.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's the sleazy redneck guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm leaving everything behind now. Time to empty out my inventory. Don't want bones, don't want gunpowder. You want 3 ender pearls? Do you realise I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 stacks, no 5, 6.5 stacks of coal out of that place.
Wow.
2 of them are actual coal ore, so a fortune them, they'll probably provide like 6 stacks.
Yeah. Yeah, coal is just freaking insanely easy to get now.
Yeah, play Technic and then say that. Because you don't do anything with that, because you've got to use it for either solar power, you've got to grind it up to use it for solar power, or you've got to use it to grind up and turn into industrial diamonds.
There's the tin iron I dug out as well.
You can keep 10 iron for going. Yeah. Is there anybody in this house, or can this house come down? No, there's nobody in this house, is there?
Time to put in the bypass.
Yep. Can't empty it out yet until I clear my inventory properly, but now I've got like a thing, I'll just play with it slowly and build the church slowly now that I know what I'm doing. Hopefully next time you're on you can come and find a completely finished church. Although cool. I won't be able to do it tomorrow, I'll have to do it the day after perhaps. Sort that out so I know which valuables I'm taking back and which I'm just going to leave in this chest for the time being.
Take the sand off.
Yeah, look how much coal we got there, and iron and everything. That's all out of that trip. And 3 ender pearls. Oh, you can keep the torches. Oh.
Speaking of which, do you mean to have this hole in your wall over here?
Yeah, that's how I get out to the farm.
Alright, I was just curious. It's like I just turned and went, what the hell?
Yeah, well, it's all lit up out here. They'd have to come all the way from the far end of the farm. But there's quite a few cows out here. I've just bred them all again today, and well, just before you came on really, and waited for the babies to grow up, because I do that every time I killed off a stack of beef, and then I sit on the battlements until they've all grown up again, just so they're ready for the next time I want them. There's a fire sword in this chest with wheat as well. So if ever you come here and there's wheat, just use 2 stacks of wheat, breed, just run through them, breeding everything. Basically, you can't like do it accurately. You've just got to have the wheat in your hand and run around clicking everything. Just spam it, because you can't click it on one that's already been clicked anyway. So.
Like I said, my pen's only got 12 in it as a common basis, and yeah, you can't get them all.
Yeah. It works. It gets quite a bit. Yeah, 16 blocks is the sound limit.
Yep.
So you go up onto the you go onto the battlements and just stand there. Right, we need to take this house down then. So can we get up on top of it and start at the top maybe? That'd be the best idea. John's a silk touch one for the glass.
Nah, I'll just work on the stuff down here. Let's mine out all the cobble.
Actually a shame because it's the only nice house in the village really. It's certainly the best house.
Well, you can rebuild it stronger, faster.
Well, I could rebuild it. I don't know about either of those two. It's my silk touch. This.
I still can't get used to the breaking sound even with a silk touch. It still just sends a chill up my spine every time I collect glass.
You think it says a chill up your spine with that? The latest snapshots has got all the sounds mixed up, so when you place glass, it does
You
the
get
breaking,
breaking?
animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. I guess that's another one of those, how do you tell you're an old school Minecrafter?
What's that?
It's like, do you cry every time you hear the sound of breaking glass?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I remember when
that's-
I did that dome and it was 51 blocks across, you know. It took me Minecraft weeks to go around, sail around looking for beaches to mine from.
Mhm.
You know, and get it all from, and then nights for the coal, and it was quite an experience. Oh, it feels awful having cut down the house. I don't know whether or not there's something in this version of Minecraft that we're in or not, you know, but I noticed that in the tree farm I've got at the hive, I'm hardly getting enough saplings from the jungle trees to replace them, whereas before it felt like, you know, getting plenty. I've got plenty stored up in the chests.
Mhm. I haven't played around with jungle trees too much, but I remember when they first came into the game, they were so damn hard to get.
Oh, they definitely are. They're definitely a lot. The drop rate is a lot less.
Mm-hmm. But you mean
Even
it
so,
seems to
you
be
know.
even more so, huh?
At the moment, yeah, it seems to be freakily rare. Like I say, I've got 10 trees, and I cut them down the other day, and either I just got the most ridiculous look you've ever heard of, but I only got enough saplings to replant 3 of them. If it wasn't for the fact that I'd got, you know, a chest with loads of them in from before,
Right.
I'd have, you know, ended up running out of jungle trees. just put this last foundation wall in. Oh, sorry.
That's a nice pick.
This is a shovel, yeah. Oops, used the wrong material. I got some in there. Smooth stone brick. Nope. Got some up at this end of the village though. It's lovely in a way though when you think back, because I remember when we came through here and Keebs and Dwendon helped me explore like a map's worth around the portal, and we found all the land. And we first found this village. We had to really fight like mad to protect all the villagers because the zombies were trying to slaughter them then. Because we just happened on it just as it had gone dark, you know, so we had to like rush off the sea to get in here. And but you know, you're thinking back and you don't. It's hard to think like, you know, well, what that village was then to what it is now with the walls around it and a castle at one end. You know, you would never have expected that when I first saw it. Nice to watch the world evolve through player interaction.
Yeah, that's why I like the old worlds that you just keep building on and building on. I mean, look at this place, you know, go back and like look at the first half dozen BROCRAFT episodes when it was just a pristine world, you know, nothing in it. We were digging down for the first time, and then, you know, look at it now with everything that has been added to it.
Yeah,
and like you said, your village here, the hive, the museum, Dwendon's pyramid.
Yeah, oh, it's great, that is pyramid.
Keeb and his massive whatever it is he's done.
He's done really well with what he does though.
And the mile-long bridge across the ocean, and
that's actually not too bad now we've got it placed down.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not going to be not really going to be out of place or out of proportion there.
No, I mean, when you look at it from up here, it's nowhere near as dwarfing as I expected it to be.
It's still plenty of room to fit some houses and all around it.
Yeah, I think that was the right decision to put it lengthways instead of well, horizontal instead of vertical with the castle.
It was definitely a lot less work. A lot less digging and all involved.
Yeah. Now I've got to decide what I build it out of. Do I build it out of cobble? Do I build it out of stone brick? Or what?
Or do you like the castle on a combination of smooth and other things?
Yeah. Yeah. The tough part then will be trying to get the priest inside it. Stick him in a minecart and roll him in.
And build a nice pulpit to put him in that he can't get out of.
Yeah, quite something like that. I was thinking maybe like a fence gate on the back of it, just so that you can lock him in. I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's gonna look good. How tall are you gonna take it? Are you gonna be like that model there? Are you gonna have it the lower section 8 and then a higher section there at the cross?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be an 8 and an 8, possibly. Trying to keep it into that proportion because I think that looks right for a church.
Sure.
If I make it taller than that, suddenly looks a bit wrong, doesn't it?
Unless you raise all the ones on the sides up by one. That might work. You wouldn't want to go any taller than that on any of it.
Well, I don't know, because you see, if you take them twice as tall, you really need them twice as long as well, don't you?
Yeah, that looks good.
We'll see. It's a whip, a work in progress.